Sometimes you might want to use non-digital content with the myViewBoard software. Here's how we can use a document camera. Now, for this example, I have my document camera plugged directly into my panel, although it could be plugged into your laptop. It doesn't matter, it just needs to be a USB document camera plugged into wherever you're running myViewBoard from. So the way this works is you're gonna wanna find the magic box, which is here in the main toolbar. And the magic box has two tabs. It has the Home tab and the All Features tab. We're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom and you're gonna see the option that says Camera. Likewise, you could go to All Features and you'll see the camera icon there as well. Now the way this works is it's gonna detect any camera that's connected. So it's detecting the document camera right now. If I was on a laptop, it might even detect the front webcam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the camera I wanna turn on, and you'll notice that it immediately starts displaying whatever my content is underneath my document camera. Now, if I needed to make this bigger, this is how this works. You can touch and drag this window around. This is actually kind of a nice way to use it because you have the benefit of being able to write on your whiteboard and have your document camera active at the same time. But I can make this bigger if I want it to be full screen. So you can just drag it to the top corner like this. And then there's a couple lines, they're a little hard to see on the bottom right of the window. And you can touch and drag, and this will let you make the window bigger if you want to. Now you can also come in here if you want. Let's make this a little smaller so it's easier to see. You'll notice there's some controls down here on the bottom. So for example, if I wanted to, I could write underneath the document camera directly, but there's also a digital pin here. I can change the colors if I want to, but it's going to allow me to write or annotate directly under the document camera, or I have an eraser or in a trash can if I want to erase all of it. I can also pause the document camera. So if I need to pause it and then make changes underneath, I can do that. The three dots here just give you some quality control so you can change the resolution. You can also flip it, like so if it's not oriented correctly, you could rotate it or change it that way. And then finally, you have this camera lens icon. And anytime you see a camera lens in the myViewBoard software, it means screen capture. So if I hit that camera lens, what it does is it actually takes a picture of what's underneath my document camera, and then you'll see it puts it here on the canvas, which I then could annotate, or if I'm sharing it, it becomes part of the notes. When you're finished with the document camera, you can click the X, and then it will close it out. So if you have non-digital content and you want to display it in the myViewBoard software without having to switch apps or switch inputs, get your document camera, plug it in, go to the magic box, and you can turn on the camera app.